Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first video of this series for learning bulk trail and how to use it to your best abilities. My name is Shanira. I am the office manager for Maximum One Platinum Realty for Tracy Foster. So in this episode, you will be learning how to set up your agent profile so that you already have everything set up. They have an idea of who you are. Certain information will be shown, but you just want to be able to present yourself in a great way that will be impressionable and that you leave a great first impression with your potential client or lead. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you guys can see what I will be showing you. So like I said, today's class is going to be on setting up an agent profile on Boldtrail. The things you will need for this class or for this episode would be a good headshot or photo, just something that's kind of like how I'm sitting right here. And I'll show you an example when you see mine. Just face up, really good lighting. Just want to show yourself in the best way that you can so that you're not like, taking like a selfie that's like this or a picture that's like this. You want something that is going to show you in the best light possible. You'll need your MLS ID or IDs if you have multiple, a secondary email if you have one. So if you have like two separate emails you use, like you have one that's like just normal work, but then you have one that's specifically for realty or real estate, use that email if you need to. And then a link to your personal website if you have one. This is not necessary. And then your availability / time in your schedule. So this is what this page is going to look like. And in that top right corner that you can see right here is where you're going to go to be able to access your profile. So once you log in, you're going to click my profile, which will take you there so you can do everything you need. This is what Miss Tracy's account looks like. So this is how hers looks. She's already did everything. Everything is set up. The end of this is what yours will look like as well. So you want to be able to add your profile picture, your name, title, and MLS ID. So I'm going to switch to this so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So when you go to mine, here's my stuff. Go to my profile, and this is what I have set up. So when you click edit profile, you'll be able to drag your image in here or upload it from your file system. Try to make sure it's either a JPEG or PNG file. If it's anything other than that, so if it's like you airdrop it from your iPhone to your Mac and it is a HEIC file, they will not upload it. It has to either be a JNP, JPEG, or PNG. You'll put your name, your first and last, or you have like, two first names, two last names, whatever works, whatever you go by. You'll put your title. So for me, I'm an office manager. I don't have an agent MLS ID, but you will put that here. And then if you have multiple, you'll keep, you'll put a comma and keep adding them. Now here for the contact information, I have my personal phone number and my work phone number. You can click which one you decide that you want to be on there and to show. So for mine, it shows my work phone. But if you wanted to show your personal phone number and your work phone, you are more than welcome to do that. Just know that they will be contacting you from those two numbers, plus the smart number that you also have that is assigned to the broker. So then you have your direct line. That's another line you can add. You have your account email address, which is the email that you were signed up with. And then you can have like a relay email, but you don't have to use that if you don't want to. Then there's a vanity email, which is just for show. You can put your website here. So I just put my writing portfolio that I have that I use for my freelance writing. You can put the name of the lender that you have and it'll show it on your website as well. And then you can have your license and destinations, but that's information if you want to add. Now, when we get to social media, this is where I say that only put what you use. If you know that you have a Facebook, an X, aka Twitter account, a LinkedIn, a YouTube, a Pinterest, and Instagram, only put the ones that you actually use. Do not put all of them on there. And then the main two that you only use is Facebook and Instagram. Because if a client or a lead sees that, hey, she has Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, I'm going to try to reach out to her on all of them, but you only use two of them and they contact you on the others that you don't use, then you won't see them. And that's not very good. You don't want that. So only put the ones that you use. Like here, I have my LinkedIn, my YouTube, my Instagram. Those are 3 accounts that I use the most. Only do it for the ones you use the most, because when you start listening too much, you give them too many options and it makes it harder for them to contact you. And it also makes it harder for you to keep up with who's contacting you. Now down here, I did have my about me, but I don't, but I will read to you what Tracy says. Hers says, I'm an owner and a managing broker of Maximum One Platinum Realtors, bringing over a decade of experience and expertise to the dynamic world of real estate with a heavy passion for helping clients turn their property dreams into reality. I established this brokerage in 2018 to provide top-tier resources and personalized solutions for agents that share my passion. Over the years, my commitment to excellence has earned me a reputation of integrity, dedication, and a deep understanding of the ever-evolving real estate market industry. I'm here to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. Make your goals my priority. Welcome to Maximum One Platinum Realtors, where your real estate aspirations become our mission. You want your About Me to be punchy, but also keep them, I guess, engaged when they're reading it. You don't want it to be this really long paragraph that's telling a life story of how you got into realty and why you did. They just need to know, like, hey, what is your main purpose of why you did it? What do you plan on helping that client with? And why you love doing what you do. Find you a model that works. Find something that is different from everyone else is a great way to show your personality, but also your work ethic. You can write this from the perspective of first point of view, which is I, we, me, or you can use third person, which is he, she, they, or it, whichever works best for you. If you can't find something, use ChatGPT, use Google Gemini, use anything that's going to make it easier for you to be able to write about yourself. Because after all, it can be a little difficult to write about yourself in a perspective of highlighting what you offer and bring to the table. You just want to make sure that it is a great representation of who you are and you're not pretending to be something that you aren't. And then down here is your email signature. So I made mine on Canva, but you can put like just your name or whatever. Tracy has her set where it's just a picture of her name, her title, the company, and then her number. Do whatever is going to be branding for yourself. So if you know, like, oh, I want my picture on there, but I also want my motto and Maximum One's name and my number, then do that. And you can get creative with this. You can do what I did, go on Canva. There's plenty of templates on there, or you can just keep it as simple as what Miss Tracy has. And then at the bottom, you can put Maximum One as your text and SMM signature. So whenever you send a text from the smart number as a mass text, which I'll explain what that is in later videos, you'll be able to have that and they'll know exactly who sent them something. Now, the credentials, background, education, experience, achievements, you don't have to worry about putting that there. You can if you want to, but they won't be able to see any of that. So just keep that in mind. I just have it here just so I could show you what it would look like, but you necessarily do not need that. And then once you get done with that, you'll set up your availability. So I have mine set to the hours that I'm here. So I'm here from 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. So if you know that, hey, I work a full-time job and I won't be able to have clients texting me from 8 to 5, then put on your schedule from Monday through Friday that, hey, you're not available for those hours, but you are available. Say you want to work maybe 4 hours after 5 o'clock. You're available from 6 to 10 or 6 to 9. Then put that on there. You can change the vacation days. Just remember when you do change and update your education, your vacation, that you won't get any texts or emails or notifications while on vacation. So if you do decide to do that, just remember to go back and change it. Because if you don't, then Boldtrail will not send you push notifications when someone is trying to contact you. Just a friendly reminder. And then here is the extras. So it's like, settings and email, change your password. You also have your daily call task creation. So this is like the time you want to send out an email, how many tasks you want on the weekends. Do you want any weekends? What are you getting calls for? Is it prospect, new leads, active leads, closed leads? How many tasks are you wanting to create? The daily creation is going to help you figure that out. And as you play around with, your properties, your listings and everything, you will figure out that sweet spot of what works best for you. And then it'll always have whatever team and office you are assigned to. So I'm assigned to Maximum One. So mine will always say that. I'm not a part of a team, but if you were, it will show the team's name and then probably the rest of the other team members. And this is what your final product should look like Miss Tracy's and also like with mine. And you're all done. You guys did a great job and thank you for coming. I hope that this has been beneficial for you guys. And if you have any more questions, just leave them down below and I will see you guys in the next video.